Did you know that there are certain vegetables that are dangerous for seniors? Well, in today's video, I am going to share with you my top 3 list. But before we get started, please tap the like button and subscribe so that you, my friend, don't miss any of my upcoming videos. I am a certified specialist in senior care, a dementia care specialist, and most importantly, a loving caregiver to my mom who has dementia. And if you are new here, welcome. Join our village of 80,000 plus care partners who are just like you, and I will see you soon. You know, when it comes to vegetables, many of us believe that all veggies are good for us. But did you know that there are some vegetables that can actually be harmful to your health? This is especially true for our beloved seniors. As they age, their bodies change, their metabolism slows down, and what once was a superfood could potentially turn into something that wreaks havoc on their already fragile systems. Yes, I said it. Veggies that could actually harm our health. It sounds crazy, right? But stay tuned because I'm about to spill the beans on 3 sneaky vegetables that might be lurking in your fridge right now. And hey, if you think I'm just some random person spouting off information, wait until I reveal the studies and expert opinions that back up my claims. By the end of this video, you'll be questioning everything you thought you knew about vegetables, and wondering, were those green beans really worth it? Let's dive in. Number 1 on my list is spinach. Yes, that seemingly innocent bundle of greens that's a staple in most refrigerators could be a silent threat to your health. Spinach contains high levels of oxalates, which can contribute to kidney stone formation, especially when consumed in large quantities. Kidney stones are no joke, my friends. They can cause excruciating pain and even lead to kidney damage. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that a high intake of spinach was associated with an increased risk of kidney stones in men. The good news is that cooking spinach can help reduce the concentration of oxalates by up to 50%. So go ahead and add that can of spinach to your next meal, but remember, moderation is key. Next up on my list is a vegetable that may surprise you: potatoes. Yes, potatoes. While they're a great source of potassium, vitamin C, and fiber, they also contain a fair amount of starch. When you boil a potato, the starch is broken down into sugar, which can cause a spike in blood sugar levels. This can be especially dangerous for seniors with diabetes or those at risk of developing the condition. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that boiling potatoes led to a significant increase in blood sugar levels compared to other cooking methods such as baking or grilling. So if you're a senior concerned about your blood sugar levels, you may want to think twice before digging into that baked potato. Instead, try opting for alternative carbohydrate sources such as sweet potatoes or squash. And now for the most shocking vegetable on my list: broccoli. I know. Broccoli is often touted as a superfood, but did you know that it can be harmful to your health? Well, it turns out that broccoli contains high levels of goitrogens, which can interfere with the thyroid gland's ability to produce hormones. This can lead to hypothyroidism, a condition in which the thyroid gland does not produce enough hormones to meet the body's needs. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that consuming raw broccoli sprouts inhibited the growth of thyroid cells in rats. However, it's important to note that this study was conducted on animals, and further research is needed to determine the effects on humans. Nevertheless, if you are a senior with a history of thyroid problems, you may want to consider limiting your broccoli intake or cooking it thoroughly, as this can help reduce the levels of goitrogens. There you have it, my friends. 3 vegetables that can actually harm your health. Remember, seniors, just because something is natural or commonly recommended as a health food does not mean it is safe for consumption. Always be mindful of your diet and consult with a healthcare professional if you have any concerns. Speaking of concerns, did you know that heart disease is the leading cause of death in America? And high blood pressure is a major contributor to heart disease. But the good news is that there are things you can do to keep your blood pressure under control. Check out my video on 6 proven tips to lower blood pressure naturally. You won't regret it. And if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up and leave us some love in the comments section below. We would love to hear from you. And hey, if you're still hungry for more knowledge, don't go anywhere. We've got plenty of videos to keep your mind sharp and your spirits high.